We are Terromania and you are watching The Offering.
Hey guys, what are you doing?
We're playing a show at Monttu New Level, Pori tonight.
How do you feel about this gig?
Very good, very good. It's gonna be a blast. It's our first time in Pori, so hell yeah, we're gonna take over Pori.
So, would you like to introduce your band and give us some biographical hints?
Of course. My name is Antti. I play lead guitars and also sing backing vocals.
My name is Julius and lead vocals.
My name is Miro and I play the drums.
My name is Alex and I'll play bass and keys.
I'm Yuri, I play guitar and sing backing vocals.
So, when the band start and how did you meet each other?
Ah shit, that's hard. It was
Pretty interesting question.
yeah, it was the summer of 2018. We've been playing with Miro already for on and off for like maybe a year, something like that. And then we went to his parents like this. It's like a small cabin in their like backyard. We started playing there, and then I heard from my friend that there's a weird dude called Julius, and he sings. And then we hit him up, and then he came there, and it was a match made in heaven.
He just sent me a text message on Instagram and I said yes, and on that same day I came to practice and check out what type of songs you were writing, and then you said that I write lyrics for the songs that you were working on at that particular time, and next day I came back and rest is Terromania history.
Yeah. And you released your debut album last year. So, what can you tell about its genesis and lyrics?
Shit, lyrics are pretty monster-like. They tell about monsters and partying, and there's one song called "Fight the Inner Darkness." It's basically, well, you can actually say more about that.
There's all kinds of different lyrical things going on in the songs. I personally like to write about, since I'm a horror movie guy and pretty much inspired by bands like Lordi, Kiss, Alice Cooper, Ghost, so I pretty much like to write in that horror-themed way. But of course there are also some real life like human stuff as well, like in Fighting in the Darkness, which is about fighting our inner demons, our own battles. And then there's one song called In a Broken Mirror, which is basically about space and traveling around the universe. And he asked he basically asked that, can you please write a space song? And he said, okay, I'll do it.
And it turned out be shit. We don't play it live because it's a fun song, but we just don't like to play it live. At least I don't. I don't know. It just doesn't feel right. You know, we got the bangers like The Pain Makes You Feel Alive and Desolation Witness, and we just don't think it's on the same level as them.
Where the album was recorded?
Where? We recorded it in my home, and then I got a apartment, and I got a studio set up there. So I recorded the guitars there, and then we used Alex's dad's rehearsal space for basically everything else. And then Alex recorded all of the bass in his home, and you can tell more about that.
Yeah, so the drums and the guitars were recorded in Antti's room, and the vocals were at my dad's practice room. Yes. And keys and bass I recorded at home, where I also did the mixing and producing and all that. So really DIY, but I think it worked quite well.
That's good.
Yeah, DIY all the way. We like to do stuff on our own.
And last year you also had the record deal Am I right? Was last year?
No, it was 2021, I guess. It was something like that. But then the 2022, something like that. And then,
Years ago.
yeah. And then it took a while to record the album because, of course, it's a lot of work, especially when you're doing it like on your own DIY. So I guess it was 2022, something like that.
2022, and we announced it in.
Oh.
So we made a deal in. It was in like April 2022, if I remember correctly, and then we recorded the album in the summer of 2022, and then we announced the record deal in 2023. Well, at the same time when we also announced our debut album as well.
Yeah, actually, I think the record deal announcement was in the same day we announced the first single release for the album.
Yes.
It was something like that. It's like it's all a fuzz in my brain. I just cannot remember anything.
Too many things.
Yeah, too many things.
Yeah. And now you are working on new music, and you are going to release pretty soon
Yeah, of course.
a new song.
A new song, yes. We
What
gotta.
can you tell about it?
If this interview is gonna be released around that time, it's gonna. Yeah, we can tell a lot. So we're gonna release on November 13th. It's gonna be a kick-ass song. It's a bit different. Many people just say that our music is like Lordi, for example, and that's not Lordi. It doesn't sound like Lordi at all, and it sounds
like us.
Yeah, it sounds more mature in my opinion, and it also has more like these alternative elements. And we thought that we were gonna switch up our like main genre from heavy metal to like alternative metal. So yeah, it's got and it's called Dystopian Eyes.
Yeah. And what the lyrics are about.
Julius is gonna take this.
Well, what the song is about, I'll try to remember. Once again, I was inspired by movies, by Blade Runner and the Blade Runner 2049, and the themes in that movie are basically talking about humanity and morals and what happens when you are put in the situations where you are asking what is morally right and wrong for yourself. So basically, Dystopian Eyes talks about that. This time very normal stuff.
Yeah. So since you are a big fan of movies, you are.
Yes.
So, what's your favorite movie? And
Ooh.
the one that you want people to watch because it's the movie.
That's so difficult to answer because there are so many great movies, but the first one that comes immediately on my mind is Bride of Frankenstein, and what else? Suspiria remake from 2018, and maybe let's pick another one from different genre. Well, Inglourious Bastards and Pulp Fiction. How about you, Alex? You're also a movie buff.
Yeah, those were good.
Yeah, I'll just say one: The Wolf of Wall Street. That's a great one. That's a great one in my opinion. And interest.
You want to add?
Kummeli kultakuume.
Okay, I'll add one also. Her from is it like 2013?
Yeah.
With Phoenix.
Yes.
Yeah, that one.
Phoenix.
Yep.
Yeah, and Interstellar. That's also a good one. And Kummeli kultakuume.
Last summer you play in Tuska. How
Yes.
was that?
That was fucking awesome. It was the biggest stage we've ever played in. It was the biggest crowd we've ever played to, and it was just awesome. The Tuska like crew were really nice, really cool, and we met a lot of interesting people. I'd say interesting people. There were good ones, and then there was interesting ones, and then obviously playing under the name of Tuska is just awesome. Yeah, it's great.
And also, it was probably the hottest show that we did.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hardest or
hottest.
Well, in
Hottest.
the cult stage, in the place where the stage is, it was too hot, and it was hot outside also.
But yeah, it was hottest show that we did. It was almost like playing in a sauna. Really hot.
Really hot. Yeah. Yeah, it was horrible, but at the same time, it was the best thing ever.
It was
Yeah.
horrible and amazing at the same time.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. How do you get ready before the show?
I eat chips, and then I don't know, take a piss and drink water.
Putting the makeup, putting all the stage outfit. For me, it takes like 1 hour to put everything ready. Do some little bit stretching. Open up my vocals, drink a lot of water, and listen some metal tracks. Some of my favorite metal songs. How about you, Miro?
Warm up shit. Like this.
I usually try to make sure that all the technological stuff is working and ready to go, and can be brought in and out of stage in the time that is given to us. And beer.
I just warm up my guitar and do my makeup and drink some beer.
And what do you do right after you get off the stage?
Crack open a beer.
That's important.
Yeah,
to hydrate yourself.
obviously. Yeah, hydrate and get that pro hydration in. I guess just chill out. Sometimes if we have time, we watch the other bands. We make it like a thing we like absolutely try to do, to watch all the bands we're playing with, but it's not always possible because we have to load in all of the equipment, and then we have to sell merch. We have to talk to fans and stuff like that. So it's not always possible, but we keep that as a priority. And then we either head home or head to the bar. Yeah.
I go to the merch table to sell T-shirts and all kinds of different merchandise that we have.
Fuck up the hotel room.
Yeah, same.
Vaikka sama.
Joo.
So then, talking about the tour, you are going on tour on January. So how many shows are you going to do?
That's not public information, but good amount of shows in January. Yeah. And yeah, nothing much really. We haven't booked all of the shows yet, but we're gonna definitely gonna. It's been hard because like the venues nowadays are really strict about who they're gonna who's gonna get to play there. So yeah, but we're gonna book a lot of shows, like a shit ton of shows.
Have you booked any summer festival so far?
We're gonna time it so that when the new single is out, we're gonna use that basically to promote us to the festival promoters, and then through that we're probably gonna get a couple of slots. But yeah, we're gonna use the new single just as like a gateway to get.
Yeah, it makes sense. Talking about the music in general, what are you listening nowadays?
Damn. I'd say maybe I like the Cult band. It's great one, like 80s hard rock. that's like my favorite at the moment. I have this really autistic traits that I just if I hear one song and I like it, I don't listen to anything else than that, and then I ruin the song for myself, and then I move to the next one. That's how I listen to music, and I don't know if that's healthy, but I just do it, and
I think that for many people is like that. I
Yeah,
also
yeah.
get into a song or an album and I listen to that for a month,
yeah.
and
yeah.
then I'm like, I need to change. I cannot
Yeah.
listen to that for a while.
Yeah. For me, it's like I ruin it for myself by listening to it, putting it on the queue for like 20 times, and then I hate the song afterwards, and then I find the song again, like in maybe a year, and then I love it again. It's the same cycle goes around.
Good amount of Lordi, Alice Cooper, Twisted Sister, Udo Dirk Schneider, and then some Pantera. What else? A little bit of Megadeth and then some 80s synth pop. Duran Duran, Tears for Fears.
I got the same ones.
And there's some newer bands as well. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And also some Whitesnake.
Same.
At the moment, I'm big into Leprous and Periphery, but I've also tried to find like these weird modern kind of jazz artists that aren't stuck in, jazz standards. And one name that I really like is kinda, but like even more electronic. The Comment is coming. Maybe people could check out. That's kind of an interesting blend of stuff.
My all-time favorite, Ghost, and some Finnish band Mokoma, and Stone Statues, bangs hard.
Yeah, and I gotta say, Eddie Van Halen and Van Halen is for my all-time favorite guitarist and band. That's always gonna be the case. No switches with that.
And also I have to add one more band. And also Hello Helsinki, Anssi Kela. What else? And some Vesa-Matti Loiri.
Heikki Silvennoinen.
Not related.
A wide range. Of
Yes, absolutely.
And that's good. I think that for a musician, it's important to listen to different kind of music,
Yes,
to
yes.
explore and try, because you cannot find your way otherwise, or you can get stuck just on
Yeah.
a single kind
Yeah.
of music.
Yeah, and the only thing I really hate about music if it's boring. You get out of the like boring square if you listen to different kinds of artists. For example, for like a metalhead, and for example, if there's a metalhead and he wants to form a band and he only listens to Children of Bottom, it's gonna be really just. It's gonna sound like Children of Bottom, but if he adds to that like spectrum of songs he listens to, or the artists he listens to, for like example jazz, blues, it's gonna be like a wider range. He's gonna be able to do, and he can switch things up and get things sounding interesting. Yeah.
That's true. But we are at the end of this interview, so thank you so much for your time. It was a pleasure.
Thank
Would you
you.
like to say something to people that are watching this interview?
Pre-save our new single, Dystopian Eyes. Nothing else, and thank you. Thank you from the bottoms of our hearts.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
See ya on the gigs.
Yeah.